Hi guys, just having a look around the garden. It's a lovely windy afternoon here, and just having a think about getting into to spring. It's early spring, and some of this stuff's been here over the winter, so it's time to sort of have a look at improving the soil a bit, getting some nutrient back in there, looking at what could be pulled out, what might be able to be put in, so creating some new space. Added some cow manure here, just to improve some of that sandy patch in that part of the bed. So it's got some nice fresh cow manure from a local dairy. We've got some really good parts of the garden over here with some kale, some really fresh looking kale. It's been going really well. It's really come on the last couple of weeks as the temperature's warmed up. Some beetroot in the foreground. I added some sand recently. I had some leftover sand from a building project I was doing, and I thought that might just add to the soil just to create a bit of variation of texture in the soil. Put a bit of sand in there, help with the drainage. That's a fatty sand as well. Got a leek here, so that leek's been growing for quite a while. Very slow growing, the leeks and the onions generally, but they've been going really well. This is some compost. Generally with the compost, lawn clippings, anything from the garden, old compost, and over a few months it creates a good soil conditioner. So I've just added some compost there as well, and some irrigation going on here. Really important to keep the water up to your veggies, and I find that especially in summertime it really helps to plumb in a proper irrigation system. Makes it so much more regular to be watering via a computer and irrigation system. I'm just going to show you that now, but that runs off a tap. You have a timer. I've got many taps off one standpipe here, but because the pressure's quite low here, you have to think about the timing. I've got 4 channels, so I'll run 4 lines, one to each bed, and I can set my timers staggered so that the water's only ever going down one pipe at a time, just to make the best use of that pressure. Keep my compost over here. Excuse a bit of mess at the moment, but this is my grass pile pretty much. Got some other things there like corn from last year. I'll also put chicken manure in there. That's what's in them orange bags. So you add chicken manure to your compost, and you end up with a really good source of nitrogen for that bacteria to help break down the compost, and you come up with this really sort of friable dark material like this, which is great for potting mix but also adding into your soil. This is what it looks like sort of halfway through the process, which also makes a great mulch. So compost is definitely a way to go. Certainly recommend that. So keep tuned, and I'll post the progress with after I've got some of the seedlings in a few weeks time.